man, same man. This is your boy, Mind Makes Money. This is a video talking about is Robinhood gonna get sued? This is all gonna be speculation, and none of this is gonna be the real thing because this is happening right now. It's January the 30th. Everything that's happening is still ongoing, and I think it's just me wanting to talk about it and just trying to explain what's happening with my amateur knowledge and trying to do my best just to me understanding what's happening and trying to explain to other noobs what's happening. So basically, Robinhood kind of did some messed up stuff. Everybody already knows that, especially because it's kind of speculation that Robinhood gets all their investments from Citadel, which is his major company that invests in Marvin, which was basically shorting stocks on Gamestop and all that type of stocks right there. So Robinhood seems that it was just trying to cover its investors and help the people that help them, and that's why people are getting really mad. And I think I was thinking that too, especially because I was reading the Reddit community and trying to understand what's happening because that's where I was getting my information from. I was just reading it in class all day and just trying to understand what's happening because I invested into the stock. I actually did lose money. I'm still waiting. I haven't sold anything yet. I'm still waiting for it to go back in price. And looking down at the Robinhood app, I see so many stocks in the red. Like everything I see is red. A lot of the stocks that I have bought personally is just filled with red. I think that's because a lot of people are trying to sell their stocks and trying to move to a different app because I think a lot of people don't trust Robinhood anymore. I might be doing the exact same thing soon. Honestly, I'm just waiting for a Monday so I can actually sell my stocks and probably find a new app. Probably gonna start investing into cryptocurrency and probably gonna get back into trading the stock market. But this is my second week. My second week. And I've been trying to turn $500 into 1,000. That hasn't been going so well, especially just me investing into this stock that I knew was gonna go up. I invested into it and it just doesn't seem right at all. This is all just information that I recently just have been trying to understand and learn, and I know not everything it has came out yet, but this is just my opinion and the stuff that I've heard. But talking about the hedge funds and how all of the Reddit community was trying to actually make money. It was more of a lot of people just investing in the stock and making money, which other billionaires already do. Like you see Elon Musk, whenever he talks about a stock, everyone starts buying it. And you see ARK, which I personally invest in, which is they talk about stocks and that creates hype, so people start to buy it. But when an online Reddit forum starts to do it, it's wrong. It's manipulating the market. I don't think so, in my opinion. And I think it's hard to decipher who is like the investors and how how you're allowed to invest if you're allowed to tell other people about the stock because it's still just a new thing and it's hard to regulate stocks, especially online. It's just people just talking and talking because that's how the market works. You find out about a stock, you tell the people, they invest, and more people start to invest. That's just how stock works. And I think like they're trying to regulate the market and they're trying to control it, but it's gonna be hard to control. There's no point in doing it. And I know pump and dump, that's most likely illegal, and it's gonna be just tough from that perspective. But the one thing I was really thinking that what Robinhood did was illegal. Well, that's my personal opinion. I thought it was just messed up because I thought they were just trying to protect the hedge funds, and that's what a lot of people on Reddit that I was looking at were thinking about the same way too because this is just when it happened. So everybody was just trying to connect the dots. But after me doing some research, which is going on YouTube, it really just expanded my knowledge on it. So basically what happened, well, another side of the story, what why Robinhood and a lot of other investing apps had to do is stop people from buying it is because they were actually going to lose money. Since these apps are basically the middleman. So Webull, I think TD America Trade, stuff like Fidelity and Robinhood, all those apps are basically the middleman trying to get to the actual brokerage where you actually get the stocks. So in Robinhood's case, they're basically buying a stock and you're able to do it so fast. It's basically you're borrowing money because the actual way you buy a stock, it takes like a couple of days, but you're able to do it instantly. So basically, Robinhood puts in the order when you order, and they're kind of making, I think, a little money on the backside, if I'm getting correctly, and that's how they make their money. So you being able to buy a stock instantly is basically borrowed money, and with the GameStop and the high velocity, I'm not saying it right, but the amount of volume of people buying stock and selling stock, it was already so short to begin with because you got to think the hedge funds have bought so much of the stock just to short it and try to make bet money that the stock was actually going to go down, which might, there's a lot of speculation that that might become illegal soon because you're basically borrowing stuff and selling it at the same time. So if you think about, you can't sell a house that you don't own, but you can sell stocks that you don't own. You can't sell a car that you don't own, but you can do it with stocks. So I heard that that might be being investigated too. So shorting, that's what base amateur knowledge of where YouTube basically where I get a lot of my information. And I've also heard that 50% of the Robinhood users on the app were also investing in GameStop. That's what I've heard. This is basically an amateur, but dang, that's just crazy. That information was just wild to hear. And yeah, so I get sidetracked really easy, but Robinhood was basically the middleman of the entire thing, and they basically borrow money, basically lending people money just to buy the stocks instantly. And if they don't know where their next stop is coming from, like the next GameStop stock, it's a very limited supply, and so many people buying it that they can't guarantee a stock that might run out because it was everyone was buying it, and the hedge funds bought so much of it, just shorting it basically. So they were working on a limited supply, so they had to stop people from actually buying the stock because in the end they would be losing money, and maybe even a lot because just the amount of money they would have to let people borrow and then sell. So they were basically giving away money from my knowledge, and that's basically why they kind of had to stop it. This is not an expert at all. I've said that a lot in the video, but this is me trying to explain what was happening with the GameStop stock and AMC, BlackBerry, Naked, and it's just a developing situation. And I know I lost money, but hopefully this gets resolved soon. Um, and it's your boy Mike Makes Money. I talk about a lot of other videos talking about how to make money and trying to invest $500 and turn it into 1,000. That has been halted because of this, but it's your boy going out. Peace.